Well, folks, with the Jesse Hockett, number 77, leading them down the front straightaway, the Ultimate Challenge one-night stand for 15 grand is just about ready to fire off as they come around and give the fans a parade lap and a salute to Jesse Hockett. But they're going to line them up now, 2 by 2. And we might be going here in another lap or so as the yellow light is still on. As they go down the backstretch, here's your lineup on that front row. Kyle Larson, Brian Clausen, second row, Damian Gardner, Dave Darland, and Levi Jones, Bud Keating, Jerry Coons Jr., Scotty Ware, Tracy Hines, Billy Boat, Brady Bacon, Chris Wyndham. That's your first 6 rows, and here they go. Boy, 2 or 3 of them hit a bump down there, and there's 2 or 3 of them upside down. One of them is Chris Wyndham, and I am not sure who that other one is, but boy, there must be a bad spot in that turn down there. Here we go, we're going to try it again. Second restart once again. That is Kyle Larson on that front row with Brian Clausen. Damian Gardner inside. Bud Keating moves up with Dave Darland going out in that accident. And here we go, folks. Going to turn them loose again. Try it. They go into turn 1. I think somebody got into the cushion down there is what happened. Went up over. The wind has changed around to the north, and we're going to be eating some dust here right now. Boy, Brian Clausen is going to lead out of turn 4. Be that first lap leader. That looks like Keating has moved up into that second spot. That's Levi Jones in third. Keating does a wheel stand there off the berm. Damian Gardner in that 4th spot. Now Levi Jones races with Keating for that second spot. Keating's going to hold on to it. Brian Clausen up on the cushion. He comes hard off of 4. Leads lap number 3. Bill Jones putting some pressure on Keating. Clausen opening up in about a 10-car length lead right now. Still a good battle. That's the second spot. Levi Jones and Bud Keating. Kyle Larson's holding on to the 4th spot now. He's taking that away from Damian Gardner. Now Levi Jones gets up beside Keating again as they come out of turn 2. But Keating's going to pull away from him with that momentum off of that top side. Clausen, your leader. Keating in second. Levi Jones third. Kyle Larson fourth. Damian Gardner fifth. Jerry Coons Jr. excuse me, in that 6th place. Larson's going to take that 3rd spot back away from Levi Jones. Still your leader, Brian Clausen. He comes down that front. He's got 22 laps left. Second place, Bud Keating. Kyle Larson third. Levi Jones fourth. Damian Gardner in that 5th spot. Keating now looks like he's pushing on the pedal just a little bit harder. As on this lap, he gets up just a little bit closer to Brian Clausen. And come around now, 20 laps to go. And Keating is going to take that lead away from Brian Clausen. Keating, your winner over at Knoxville for the wingless 410 show they ran over there Sunday night, now takes the lead, but he's still got to hold on to it. 19 more laps. Keating in lap traffic now. Clausen about 4 or 5 car lengths behind him. Clausen gets right up to the rear of the car. But Keating has the position and holds on to it. They come around this time. Keating's going to have 16 more laps. $30 lap A main here for 15 grand. Keating looks like he's got a pretty good hold on it now. He's got just about a straightaway to work with room ahead of him before he gets into lap traffic again. Clausen back here in second. And there is Kyle Larson in that third spot. And Larson gets over the cushion, and he is going to roll over down between 1 and 2, and that's going to bring out the red flag. That's your third place runner, Kyle Larson. We are only halfway through this race. 15 down, 15 to go. You got Bud Keating, Brian Clausen, Levi Jones, Damian Gardner, and Jerry Coons Jr. in that 5th spot. So that's your top 5. And here we go with the last half of the race. Clausen's going to get to the inside of Keating, makes the pass there momentarily, and then Keating runs back around on that top side. And we've got another one over back there just about at the entrance to the pits or somewhere. That was Robert Ballou that flipped over back there on the back straightaway. We're still 15 down, 15 to go. Brian Clausen had made the pass on Keating, but the yellow flag came out. Well, this has bunched them back together. Now Levi Jones starts giving a challenge to Clausen for that second spot, as we're down to 14 laps and the wind is really starting to kick up out of the north. Just hoping that we don't start feeling raindrops here pretty soon. Bud Keating now has opened up what looks to be about a 20 car length lead over second place, Brian Clausen. Clausen now starts extending his lead back out over Levi Jones in that third spot. Damian Gardner in fourth and Jerry Coons Jr. in fifth. You look way up ahead here, now you'll see Bud Keating with almost a straightaway lead on second place, Brian Clausen, as he just now goes into turn 2. Coons looks to the inside of Gardner. But Gardner pulls away as they come off of turn 2. 11 laps to go for Bud Keating. And that looks like it may be the way they finish unless something crazy happens here somewhere. Because they're all pretty evenly spaced out here now on this Oskaloosa Southern Iowa Speedway track. 9 to go for Keating. Eight for Bud Keating. All he's got to do is keep it smooth here and he'll be home with a victory. Like now he's about half a straightaway from starting to get into the back runners as we're down to 7 laps now. There goes Keating as he catches one of the back runners. Stays up on that high side, makes the pass. Top 5 pretty much remains the same way as it's Keating, Clausen, Jones, Damian Gardner, and Jerry Coons Jr. Keating now dealing with 2 lap cars. He tries to get in between the 2 of them, and there he does. He does a slide job up in front of the one. That's still not going to help Brian Clausen out enough to even get him in. And we are down to 3 laps now for Bud Keating. See Keating up here. Clausen now deals with a lap car, and he does a slide job on him and gets around. Keating still holding on to a pretty good sized lead, and the white flag will be out next time around for Keating. Take you around the track here on this white flag lap with Bud Keating. He drifts out into the middle of the straightaway, puts it up against that cushion as he comes into about the middle between 1 and 2. Stays up high down the back straightaway. Once again up against that cushion. Stays right on the outside. He's going to bring it home with no problem. It's going to be Bud Keating, Brian Clausen, Levi Jones, Damian Gardner, and Jerry Coons Jr. That's going to be your top 5.
There you go. Bud, over here. Ready, Bud? In front, Bud. Having fun, Bud. Go a hell of a cock. Good job, buddy. Thank you, guys.